everybody, my name is Claudia and today I come to you with a November wrap up and a mini book haul. I know it's already December the 11th, but I forgot to make this video at the beginning or the ending of November because I was very busy. So I was actually gonna wait to do this video until I was gonna do like my November and December wrap up together, but I bought a couple of books, so I decided I was gonna do a November wrap up and a mini book haul. So let's get right into the video. So a long time ago, I filmed a video introducing you guys to my new kitten, Zero. I don't know if you remember. I don't even remember what the video was called, but just go check it out. I actually got another kitten that I wanted to introduce to you guys because he's still a kitten, and if I didn't record him or if I didn't show him right now, he was gonna get too big. And here he is. Oh, ow, that hurt. His name is Yumi. Actually, the other kitten, the black one I showed, he's his brother, and we got him as well because his mom stopped feeding him because I guess she stopped feeding him because we took the other cat away from her, which is kind of sad. But so we decided to get him, and yeah, now the two brothers are living together, and I guess the other one wants to come out in the video because never mind, he ran away. But yeah, this is Yumi, and I know that's a girl's name, but he's a boy. So back to my November wrap up. In the month of November, I only read 2 books, which was a big disappointment, but I got a job in November that didn't really let me read as much as I wanted to because it was a night shift. And you know, I actually quit the job because it was too stressful. I wasn't getting enough sleep and it was messing my whole family's sleeping schedule, so that's why I quit the job. So now I'm gonna have more time to read. So the 2 books I read in November, the first one being P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, and the continuation, Always and Forever, Lara Jean. So this series, the To All the Boys I Loved Before series, came out in 2015. So I read this book in 2015. I purchased the second one in 2016, and I purchased the last one in 2017. But I had only read the first one, and I had the other 2 just sitting on my bookshelf. So I wanted to read it before 2017 finished because I didn't want to read it in 2000. I wanted to get it over with, and so I decided to read it. That was my priority, to finish this series this year, and I did. I read To All the Boys I Loved Before in 2015. I didn't really enjoy it. It was kind of boring, and I just kind of made myself get through it. But it wasn't terrible that I didn't want to continue with the series, especially because the book covers are gorgeous. So I decided to pick up the rest of the series. Okay, so To All the Boys I Loved Before is about a girl named Lara Jean. So Lara Jean writes love letters to guys that she likes, but she's not actually brave enough to give it to them. So what she does is that she writes the love letters and then she puts them away in a hot box for herself, you know, not for them, just for herself, to go look back at them, you know, when she's older. But mysteriously, one day these love letters all get sent out, so her life gets out of control. All these guys are like, what, you know, you wrote me a letter. And one of the guys is Peter Kavinsky. Peter and Lara Jean pretend to be dating. I don't know why, I don't remember the reason why they pretend to be dating. They just somehow pretend they're dating. And yeah, the book kind of picks up like that, how they have to pretend they're not actually dating. And something happens in the end of this book that I'm not gonna say because if you haven't read it, I don't want to ruin it. And that's how it continues with the second book, which is P.S. I Still Love You. Like I said, I don't want to go into a lot of detail, but I did really enjoy this book. This one, I guess, from the 3 of them, was my favorite. P.S. I Still Love You, and it was hilarious. It was kind of sad at times. It was heartwarming and heartbreaking. And I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Which is Always and Forever, Lara Jean. This series was only supposed to be 2 books, but I'm glad they did 3 books because it really wraps up the story. The second book was really good, but it kind of leaves you hanging, like you want more. So I'm really glad that Jenny Han decided to write another book, and I really enjoyed it, and I gave this a 4 stars out of 5. I heard oh, I heard or I know that To All the Boys I Loved Before is turning into a movie, which I'm excited, but I don't know if they're only gonna make the first one a movie or the second one a third one. I'm confused, but I really want to watch the movie. So that's it for my November wrap up. I know it's kind of lame, 2 books, but I promise in December I have more books because it's barely the first week of December and I already finished 2 books, so I'm excited about that. And let's get into the mini book haul. So when I was working in the mall, there was a Barnes & Noble right there, so I had to go and buy myself some books. And the first book I bought was Renegades by Marissa Meyer. So I love Marissa Meyer. I love her Lunar Chronicles series. I love them, but I especially love Heartless, which is the Queen of Alice in Wonderland retelling. So when I heard that Marissa Meyer was coming out with another book, I was so excited. So this book is about a girl named Nova, and Nova lives in this world where there's these groups of bad people that are just tormenting everyone, but there's also this group called the Renegades that kind of come and protect them and serve justice. Something happened to Nova when she was small that kind of made her hate the Renegades. So she wants to get vengeance, but she meets this guy from the Renegades that he believes in justice and he also believes in her. But Nova, part of the bad team, she wants to ruin the Renegades. First, I want to say chapter or prologue or whatever, it grabbed me and it hasn't left. Like, I haven't continued reading it because I haven't had time, but it hasn't left my head, and like sounds so interesting. But I was watching other booktubers review this book and everybody was saying that it was really confusing and that they didn't like it. But then Heather from Bookables, I want to say, she reviewed this book and she said it was amazing. So I'm kind of pumped now, because at first I was kind of sad. I was like, oh my god, did I waste $21 on this Barnes & Noble special edition for a book that's gonna suck? But she kind of gave me hope, so I'm very excited to be reading. The second book I bought was The Princess Saves Herself in This One by Amanda Lovelace. This book is a series of poems, so it's a poetry book with deals with love and heartbreak and heavy topics like suicide and rape. And I picked this up because I love poetry books, especially Milk and Honey and The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. It's in the bookstore and I've been wanting to pick it up for a while, so I did, and I can't wait to read it. The third book I bought was The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. So this book is short stories. These are dark and haunting but beautifully written fairy tales. And I was really excited because it's like really pretty, and also the inside is gorgeous. Let me find the one I really liked. It's so beautiful and I already started reading it. I'm in the first short story. I'm in page 33 and it's so good. And so far I'm loving it so much. The last book I bought is Far From the Tree by Robin Benaway. This book is about a girl named Grace, and Grace gets pregnant at 17 and she decides to give up her baby for adoption, which opens up her world because she was also adopted. So now she's curious about finding her, to see if she has any siblings, and she does. She finds out she has a sister named Maya and a brother named Joaquin. So this is a story of how they're gonna meet and deal with the fact that they were adopted, and I'm really excited. Heather from Bookable said it was such a good, heartbreaking book. She said this was a very touching story and it was so good, and I wanted to buy it for a while, and when I saw it I had to get it, and this is like one of the books I'm more excited about. I want to read it this month. Hopefully I can read it this month. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And before I go, here are the kittens. So this is Yumi and this is Zero, and they don't want to be on video, but they are brothers and I love them so much. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.